D. Use abbreviations to quickly note down the distances and rail travel times of the following cities in the north of England. 1.
Shrewsbury, 1 hour from Manchester.
2.
Chester, 17 miles south of Liverpool.
3.
Liverpool, 2.5 hours from London.
4.
Leeds, 75 miles northeast of Liverpool.
5.
Shrewsbury, 68 miles east of Manchester.
6.
Lincoln, 1.75 hours from London.
7.
York, 188 miles north of London.
8.
Liverpool, 25 minutes from Manchester.
9.
York, 2 hours from London.
10.
Lincoln, 132 miles north of London.
B. Spell correctly the longest named village in Britain. The name is one word of 58 letters long, but will be dictated in 10 parts. 1.
LLANFAIR.
2.
PWYLL.
3.
GWYNGLL.
4.
GOGERY.
5.
CHWYRN.
6.
DROBWLL.
7.
LLAN.
8.
TYSILIO.
9.
GOGO.
10.
GOCH.
Part 2. Listening exercise 2.1. Listen to the following sentences, pausing your machine after each sentence to write down the essential details of what you have heard. A.
Cardiff has been the official capital of Wales since only 1955.
B.
This city of 270,000 people is prosperous, with a large university and an extraordinary castle.
C.
Wales has some extremely beautiful scenery, but also some of the most depressing coal mining towns.
D.
More than 50% of the pits closed during the 1930s, and the last large coal mine in Wales closed in 1994.
E.
Nuclear power stations now supply much of the energy that was once derived solely from coal.
F.
The major industry in Wales these days is tourism, which accounts for over 10% of jobs in the region.
G.
Cardiff was once the world's busiest coal port, producing 1/3 of the world's coal.
H.
The city was heavily bombed during the Second World War because of its strategic importance.
I.
Fortunately, since the 60s, much of the industrial damage to the Welsh environment has been reversed.
J.
The Cardiff Bay project, a 30-minute walk from the city centre, has rejuvenated the old dock area, and nearby mudflats have been turned into a freshwater lake.
Exercise 3.2 A. Write down the numbers you hear in the following sentences. 1.
Manchester is 185 miles distance from London and 35 miles from Liverpool.
2.
Over 10 million passengers passed through Manchester Airport in 1997.
3.
The new 2,400-seater Bridgewater Hall houses Northern England's best orchestra, the Halley.
4.
The first steam-operated cotton mill opened in Manchester in 1783.
5.
The University of Manchester has over 18,000 students and almost 3,000 academic staff.
6.
Manchester's Museum of Science and Industry is open 7 hours a day from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
7.
Inside is a working replica of a very early steam train, the Planet, built in 1830 and with a speed of 30 miles per hour.
8.
Liverpool stretches about 13 miles along the River Mersey, but the city centre is only 1¼ square miles in size.
9.
The population of Liverpool peaked in 1931 at 855,000. Today, it is just over 519,000.
10.
For over 400 years, tens of millions of African slaves were shipped through Liverpool, bound for America.